Hey guys, it's Tennis with Tyler, and today is the week 1 of the tennis chat. So we are working on how to hit bigger. Now, how do you hit bigger in tennis? Guys, my favorite quote in tennis, and if you follow me, it's in tennis to gain control, you have to give up control. The more you let the racket work for you, the less you work for the racket, the better it is going to be. So what does that mean? Too many players, you hold it too tight. You grip that racket way too tight. Look, when I grip that racket, look, I'm making a fist right now. When I grip this racket super tight, my wrist is going to be tense. I'm not going to be able to hit big. If you want to hit big, you have to grip the racket loose. You have to relax your hand. When you are relaxed, you're going to be so much better when you hit. Now, how do you do that, right? Well, think about it. On a scale 1 to 10, you want to be a 4 or less out of 10 on the scale. 10 is like your death grip, veins are popping out. 1 is like, or 0 is you're dropping the racket. You want to be a 4 or less. If you hold the racket so loose, it should, if someone came to take the racket out of your hand, it should come right out. That is how you hit big and how you hit topspin. To hit topspin, you got to let that racket go. If you don't let the racket go, you're not going to get the spin. Now, how do you do that? Number 1, you're going to grip the racket with your 2 fingers and your thumb. Again, you're going to grip your racket with your 2 fingers and your thumb. Another way, you're going to grip your racket with your dominant wrist. So say I'm holding the racket here, I'm gripping my wrist, and then I'm going to swing the racket. By doing this, I'm focusing on my grip, and then this hand will be loose when I hold the racket. Those are 2 exercises to get you the feeling of how to hold the racket loose. Now, what you need to do when you swing, you need to be able to hear the wind against your racket. You can hear the whoosh, I like to say, right? You want to hear that racket go whew, whew, every single time. If you don't, if you hear it super slow like this, no, you want to hear the wind go against the racket. That means that you are accelerating. If you want to hit bigger, you need to commit, you need to play with spin, and you need to hold the racket loose. So make sure to use those 2 exercises that I just told you. And remember, in tennis, to gain control, you have to give up control.